Well, it is kind of funny that Jonathan Taylor in this interview.
Do you still feel optimism in your particular situation?
Hopefully, actually, I gotta go talk to my agent too. I gotta go talk to him and see where things are at. I've been trying to just focus on getting better, making sure I'm staying in shape. Like I said, I have faith, so I'm going to tap in and check in with him. Now you guys broke the news to me.
Like I said, it's kind of funny that he's now has gotten paid. Not even, I think this happened a couple days ago, right? And rightfully so. Jonathan Taylor's been one of the best running backs in the National Football League. I always have him in my top 5 just based off of talent alone. And I know he's had a couple injuries here and there, but I think pulling back the layers of who he actually is and what type of athlete he is, we really need to understand why he's worth the extension that he got. What's up, everybody? Dante here with Gridiron Apex, and we've been breaking down players like crazy these last couple days. You know, we talked about Zay Flowers last time. Let's talk about Jonathan Taylor today. Some of the special things that he does, and everybody's going to talk about, well, what a great offensive line, but it's the little things that Jonathan Taylor does where he was leading the NFL for weeks until Daniel Jones got hurt and that whole team kind of took a nosedive. But there's a reason why he's constantly brought up as one of the best backs in the league. So let's just dig into the film and show you why. All right, so let's go ahead and get started here. What we're going to see is a little bit of motion here from this offense, and you want to see this inside handoff from JT. But what's going to be very interesting is we're going to have split assignments here. So we're going to have a double move here on 0, or double block here on 0, combo block on 0, combo block on 96, which is going to give a free man as far as the middle linebacker position is concerned, and the center is going to come up and get him. So what's going to happen is, and I think that this is just a total blown assignment, 93 is going to have kind of a free reign to get through here, and this tight end was supposed to make his way all the way to this side and take 93 out. So as you see, tight end's late to the block, but we got all this congestion, so we're looking good as long as JT can make a guy miss, which he does. Makes a miss. 49 gets right off center. Patrick Surtain is trying to close off the boundary here. Comes up, squeezes between all 3 of these defenders, and then this is where it was kind of a foot race from here. Makes a couple guys miss. It kind of runs out on a little bit of juice before Teleno Hufanga comes up and takes him out of bounds, and he still keeps his balance here. Now, again, these are the things that you pay high caliber backs for, is to come in and the play is never over, even on a blown assignment. And I think what's so valuable about JT here is being able to make the big man miss when this was a free tackle. This was a free tackle for loss here if he doesn't make this little shimmy move to get out the way. And as you see here, keeping the ball safe. Tucks that ball on the right side, able to kind of give a soft stiff arm here, swing this guy out the way. And then it's, you know, make 3 guys miss here to get through his blocks and get upfield. Love Jonathan Taylor. I think he's one of the best running backs in the league because of stuff like this. And this is why you pay him the big bucks. One thing I love about Jonathan Taylor is he disguises almost every run that you're going to see from him. As you're going to see, there's going to be 3 defenders here that all get lost in the blocks up front. Even the safety is going to come down here and try to get congested here. But the thing about Jonathan Taylor is he's always looking for another out. Even though this is an inside handoff, and maybe he could have squeezed through here, maybe could have made a dude miss, but first down marker is always in mind for him. The safety doesn't get caught up in the congestion, and he picks up and he tries to get off on the angle on him, and Cam Curl just couldn't get there in time for him to get this first down. Again, this is why you pay Jonathan Taylor the big bucks, right? Gets up, tries to do, you know, a little bit of, you know, juking inside and out to figure out if there is some type of path here. But what he's going to see is I have a one-on-one matchup at the top of the screen, and this safety's got to be able to beat me to that corner. Bam, I'm going to just pull off and see if I can get this first down. Takes a great angle and gets a first down here. Really, really good run. You know, a lot of people will say, yeah, this Colts offensive line is really good, which they are. And they pretty much take care of one side of the field. But the little things that Jonathan Taylor does here, like on this play, everybody's pretty much got an assignment. Tyler Horn hopefully comes in and picks up 0. Maybe 72 chips off this block and tries to get up on number 6 here, which he tries to. Number 6 is going to be able to pick this up. This tight end is going to try to find number 6 here. And now you see kind of a hole here between Michael Pittman and all the offensive linemen right here in the middle of the page. And he's going to take this outside. The tight end eventually comes up and gets number 6. And this is what makes Jonathan Taylor so special here, is let's not take the obvious hole. You know, I believe this Tony Jefferson could have came down and cleaned his clock, but except he's going to take an outside and beat everybody with a speed to get to, you know, the first down marker and get even more yardage. You know, yes. Is there really good blocks? Yes. I think everybody knows that. But this could have turned in for most running backs as a loss of yardage, or maybe just 1 yard, or maybe 5 yards if he was going to take an angle here and meet Jefferson. But what we're going to do is cut this outside, beat everybody with our speed, and make a guy miss a little bit and get a first down. So you could talk about the blocking all day, but what is it like just to get that tough short yardage and navigate, right? Patrick Queen's going to get off his block here on the center, and the center's got to come up and make sure that he, you know, renegs this guy somewhere else to get him out of the play. But watch, he could have taken this angle, and he sees his vision to the right side yet again, trying to cut this outside, makes so many men miss, and gets close to a first down. This eventually goes to be a 3rd and 1 play, which I think he actually gets the first down on the next run here. But just watch how he navigates through all the defenders, sees that, yeah, could have cut it this way. Don't know if I really want to meet 56 here. And I see some green grass, make a guy miss, and falling forward. That's one of his best qualities, even from college, that we love to see, is like, you know, Marion Hampton, running backs like that have this quality where regardless of the contact, they're always falling forward. And, you know, this will get you a little bit of, you know, extra yardage, but if you need that quick first down, it's a very good quality to have. But just wanted to show that even in short yardage situations, he can get tough yards and navigate through his blocks and make a really good run on great defenses. So hopefully after all the film that we pulled, you know, there's no mystery on why he is deserving of the contract extension. It was just a matter of time, right? And finally got it. And we're all, you know, the league is better because of it. The Colts are better because of it. There's a lot of people in that Colts organization that are feeling a lot happier today that he was extended. So, you know, with that being said, when Jonathan Taylor is healthy and in the league, it makes the NFL so much more fun to watch because we have another running back not named Derrick Henry every single year that's consistently running the rock, and just an old school type of a running back, which is kind of a dying breed, right? You find these guys that just need to be great at everything, and he is that guy that will put his shoulder down on you, can separate, will fit through a hole, will, you know, cut to the outside and just beat you deep. That's just who he is. But let me know the next person you want me to break down, man. This contract was great for the Colts. You know, hopefully they make him a Colt for life. But with that being said, this is Dante with Gridiron Apex. We'll talk to you guys later, man.